G'day Carbonites, welcome back to Space Engineers Survival Maybe. So I've lost a little bit of footage, which is unfortunate. Episode 24 I deleted, if you can believe that. And episode 25 was actually a stream I did on Twitch, and I tried to record it at the same time, and everything looked good until I opened up the video and realized that there was no commentary. So it was just the game audio, which is a shame. So you've missed out on a little bit. Honestly, it's not a great deal of work. I put all the modules in to fill up those spaces, and I redesigned the doors because I felt like the design was too square, basically, because we're going with this triangle theme. So I wanted to try and incorporate that into the design of the door, and I came up with this, and I really like it. I think it looks a lot better. I did end up building another one, so we have two hangar bay elevators. The inside hasn't changed, although I think I did that in episode 24. So yeah, the inside, we've got this cool little window on the side, and then it gets stuck. Really struggling to lift it. I might have to increase the impulse axis just to give it a little bit more strength. Seems to be struggling. This one in particular because it's got the ship on it. This ship is fairly heavy. I think it's around 60,000 kilo while it's empty. Whereas this one here, I ended up, one of the viewers on Twitch, I forget who it was, I think it might have been Vithri, suggested that we put both of the small ships in here, which is a really good idea because having just this entire hangar for this one ship was kind of ridiculous. So yeah, we've got this. I will have to cover this up. This was how I was getting into the cavity to, do all the plumbing and stuff like that. All right, let's go downstairs. The lights switch over. Just bring that other elevator down as well while we're waiting. All right, so I expanded this, and when there's not a hangar, we just put a window there, and this is as far as I can go this way because the blast door actually stops there. So this is the elevator shaft. This is for the personnel elevator. I should probably bring my HUD up just so I can keep an eye on my hydrogen. Yeah, so I've cleared what I think is enough space for this. And yeah, so the elevator is going to have 3 levels that we can go to. So I was going to work on this today. I was going to work on the elevator, but I want to have a break from the hangar altogether because I'm sort of getting over it. I think we've spent like the last 10 episodes on building the hangar and all that sort of stuff. So I would like to do something else, something we should have done a long time ago. And that is go and scout out the enemy base, well, the enemy bases. So let's get up the top here. All right, we need a place that we can start some building. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of this as well. I might do that now. Oh, I need to switch over the batteries too. All right, I've got a little bit of maintenance to do, so I'm going to cut this out. Whew, okay, finally. That took a long time. In fact, it took so long that it's now dark and I don't want to build out here anymore. I want to build somewhere where there's light, so let's go back up into the hangar. All right. Let's get rid of this. And put a welder here. Because I think that'll make this a lot easier. All right, so what I want to do is I want to build just a remote control drone that we can go and scout out the enemy base. Maybe find some weaknesses, plan an attack, basically. So let's start off with a rotor. Have to get rid of this. Get rid of the big part. Weld that up. Control panel rotor. And it's going to be this one here. Detached? Yep. Okay, so we want to add a small head to that. Weld that up. We just wanted to sit just over the top of that welder. That welder's going to do all the work for us. Okay, I don't want this thing to be very big, but I'm pretty terrible when it comes to making things compact. So we'll see what we can do. go with a battery. We're going to need thrusters in nearly all directions. Let's go with 4 lifting thrusters. I want to make sure it's got enough thrust that if we start to dive, we've got enough thrust to stop ourselves fairly quickly, preferably before we hit the ground. Let's go with, yeah, thrusters down like this. Oh, actually, I need to make sure we have enough electrical output to be able to power all those thrusters. So each one of these small atmospheric thrusters requires, I think it's 700 kilowatts. So if we go 4.32 megawatts, actually we'll do it in kilowatts. So 4,320 divided by 700, we can power 6 thrusters at one time. That's not going to leave us with a great deal. Let's go with 2 batteries. Actually, let's just throw this here for a second. And I want to see how much output a transformer box has. I don't think it's very much. Maximum output. we would need 3 of them to power 1 small thruster. Yes. Pretty useless. Okay. Let's go with 2 batteries. I've already made this thing way bigger than it needs to be just by doing that. So we're probably going to need more lifting thrust now. Possibly 5. I might throw 1 at the back here. So we're going to need some forward thrust. Okay, I don't like the idea of putting the remote control block right at the front like that. We'll find another place for a lifting thruster, but we're going to put probably the remote control block there. Make sure it's facing the right way. Actually, no, let's put it here and we'll put an antenna above it. Like that. Actually, we'll just make it 6. This thing's probably going to be pretty heavy, so 1 battery is going to be powering just the lifting thrusters alone. So we can do 6 more, which will have 2 for side direction, and then forwards and backwards we can have up to 4. So technically we could just do this. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Yep. All right. This is terrible. Okay, let's get a little bit of armor on here. So I want this to have a little bit of shape to it. All right, let's throw a camera on the front there. Like that. Well, to see how that looks, that might be too buried in the armor. We'll see what it looks like when we're looking through that. Okay, a bit more armor covering the battery, seeing as it's, you know, it's fairly explosive. All right, so what I'm doing now is just creating a little hidey hole that's somewhat protected. And that's going to be for a secondary camera, a backup camera, just in case this one right at the front gets shot out. Yep, that looks absolutely terrible. Perfect. All right. Let's throw a little bit more armor on here. I completely forgot to put a gyro on this thing. Damn it. Really should have like buried that in the armor somewhere. It's kind of important. What are we going to call this thing? Let's call it it's a scouting ship. A small scouting ship. We'll call it Terra. Alright, there we go. I just realized we've got no reverse thrusters on this either. Screw it, we don't need reverse thrusters. I wonder why it won't weld anything else up. It's weird. Alright, we need a gyro on here, like badly, really badly. We could bury it right in there. So what do we... Yeah, I reckon right in there. Although the front, I'm expecting the front to take the brunt of the damage. That's why I'm trying to put all the important stuff back here. But at the same point in time, I want it to be symmetrical. So what if we have two gyros? And we just set them to 50% each. Yeah, screw it. We'll just do that. There we go. Okay, that's good. Let's try the welder again. It's definitely not working. Let's lift it up a little bit. Maybe it was too close. Maybe. I doubt it though. Seriously doubt it. Never mind. It was sitting too close to the welder. Is that it? That's all you're gonna do? Man, I am not having good luck with this welder. Let's try a vanilla welder. Now the range is going to be smaller on this guy, so I don't know if he's actually going to be able to weld up the entire thing. But we'll give it a go. At least he's actually working. Alright, thrusters for the Terror. Okay, we have to do it manually. Oh, they're not in the group. I see. Alright, it was actually pretty good using the vanilla welder there. It's only one tiny little spot it didn't get. We can easily do that by hand. This thing looks more like a missile than a surveillance drone. I really shouldn't be adding more weight to this thing. I want it to look good. Alright, there's the backup camera. So see how it's partially protected by the little half slope. Now that will obscure vision, but it would hopefully be enough that we can see enough around us that we can get it back to base or out of harm's way. And you can see, like, even just dropping down on this sort of an angle here, it's fully protected. So hopefully most of the brunt firepower is going to be heading from this direction here. So that camera I'm expecting to get blown out fairly quickly if we come under fire, but this one should be alright. Alright, it's not going to do a great deal, but doesn't look too bad. You know what? I have no way of recharging this thing. Oh, god damn it. That's alright. We can throw a connector on here somewhere. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Beautiful. Alright, I want to put a connector on here, so we need three blocks. Shit, is this thing almost out of power already? That's hideous. Absolutely hideous. Yeah, I'm gonna move that. All right, control panel. We need the remote control. Take control of this. We have no reverse thrusters, so like that. And then throw a couple of these in here just to try and smooth out this armor a little bit. Spending a lot of time on something that's most likely going to crash on its first voyage. All right, that looks fine. All right, G menu. We need some controls for this. So let's go to groups and pretty sure we've named it. Yeah. Thrusters, batteries. There's no point putting that on there, but we do need a connector, which I haven't named. Yeah, God knows where it is in that list. Actually, we can do it this way. Switch lock. Okay, so I lost control after it disconnected. Wow, I just saw its antenna shooting off. It was because it had no reverse thrust on it. Okay. All right, there we go. So that's the main camera. That's the view from the main camera. It's actually got pretty good view. That's the backup camera. So that's how much we can see. It's still enough to get an idea. But we do need to get a camera down the bottom here. Somewhere fairly safe. Let's put it in here. Yeah, perfect. All right, so this is the docking camera. So docking, actually we'll just call it docking. Terra, there we go, beautiful. And then G, no, we need to control it first. G menu. There it is, view. Okay, so 6. We're gonna need reverse reversing thrusters on here. Beautiful. All right, so we go. We should probably turn off the thrusters before we do that. Because I realized as soon as I connect it, I lose control of the ship. This is all stuff I'm going to have to get used to. What I should really do right now is create a blueprint for this, because I'm probably going to lose it on this first flight. Which I'm sure you guys would love to see. Alright, let's take a blueprint of it. Make sure it went in there. There it is, awesome. Okay. Take remote access of it. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Let's put this up to 25,000. So we can actually go for a decent fly. How much time have we got left? Oh, we got 12 minutes to get there. All right, let's book it. See how it handles. Oh yeah, reverse cameras are going to be very useful, so I can actually look down and not like drift forward. Oh shit. Oh damn it. Come on. Yeah, we're totally fine. What's that over there? The stinging adversary below us. It's trying to get us.
Just going for the hard deck. Let's get down there first and nail him, Mav.
No way, Jester. You're mine.
Alright, let's lose him. What are we up to? 300 meters a second. This thing's awesome. Five kilometers away from him. Nice.
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. No, Mav. This is not a good idea.
Sorry, Goose, but it's time to buzz the tower.
Oh shit. Alright, they've definitely got guns. Definitely got guns. How are we looking? 5 minutes of power left. I think we should probably go back to base. All right, we're coming in. We're coming in hot. Yeah, this is not going to end well. Oh, holy shit, it did stop. Super lucky. All right, so for the MK1 version, I like it. It's good. We need reverse thrusters though. Holy shit. Definitely need reverse thrusters. Because parking this thing is a nightmare. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we lost the docking camera. Alright, let's get to yeah, that'll do. Sounded like that drone got pretty close. All right, let's have a look at the damage. Because it was time to buzz the tower. And they don't like it when you buzz the tower. They tend to shoot at you. Holy shit. Are you serious? They blew up a battery. And somehow the entire thing didn't explode. Wow. That's insane. Holy shit, I can't believe that. That's unreal. And I managed to get back here, like it didn't drop out of the sky with only one battery. I'm actually impressed. I can't believe it didn't just blow up. Let's get a... I want a control pad on this. It's annoying me. Wow. All right. So we've got some improvements to do, that's for sure. But overall, a success. We found out the enemy base has turrets. Who would have guessed? Yeah, we need some reverse thrusters. Even if it's just 2. Just for parking. Yeah, it doesn't look any uglier than it already did, so that's alright. It's a plus. Alright, cool. That is going to do it for me, guys, because pretty long video. Hopefully I cut out most of my shenanigans while I was building. But that was good. I enjoyed having that break and building this stupid thing. Eventually I want to build like a command center where we have like a whole bunch of drones set up and there's seats in the command center that we just get into and fly the drones from the seat within the base. I think that'd be really cool rather than just a random seat. Random seat laying around. So yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. As always, don't forget to lead your targets, and I'll see you next time.